I'm gonna read you 3 stories and one of them is real. And you guys gotta try to figure out which one is real. Hey guys, it's Zach back again with another video, and today is another Wavy Wednesday. So today we're gonna be playing a game called Fact or Fiction. I'm gonna read you 3 stories and one of them is real, and you guys gotta try to figure out which one is real. The other 2, fake. I made them up, totally not real at all. So I know that I think I'm a little detective and I be all up in the crime scenes and all that stuff. I actually wanted to go into forensics before I started broadcasting at college. I always loved figuring out murders, crimes, like getting into it, figuring out why people did certain things, who did certain things, and I always think I'm the best at deciding and deciphering clues. So today we're gonna have to put on our detective hats, and I want you guys to comment down below what number of the story that you think is true. It's either gonna be 1, 2, or 3. Alright, so let's get started with fact or fiction. Remember, 2 of these stories are fake. Only one is real. You guys have to try to think about it and connect the dots and see which one is the real story. Okay, so number 1. A family in California was viciously haunted for 6 years by what is believed to be the ghost of Timothy Graves, who was a corrupt doctor that murdered 7 people in the 1800s. They left the state and they believed that they are still being haunted today. Now let's go on to story number 2. A 12-year-old girl and her boyfriend, who believed he was a 300-year-old werewolf, murdered the girl's whole family. The 12-year-old killed her brother while the boyfriend stabbed her parents. Story number 3. In 2008, a 9-year-old girl from Florida was struck by lightning 3 times and survived to tell the tale. She was outside in the rain when the lightning came down and struck her multiple times in the driveway. She did not face any life-threatening injuries. Okay, so now that you know all of the 3 stories, I'm gonna give you guys 10 seconds to decide which story is true. Again, 2 of these stories are fake, so comment the number that you think is real. So your 10 seconds starts now. Alright, time's up, time's up. Okay, so let's go through and eliminate the stories that were fake. So, if you pick story number 3 as the true story, you're wrong, I'm sorry. Story number 3 was fake. I just wrote that up right here, I made that one up. A 9-year-old girl did not get struck by lightning 3 times and survive. I thought that one might seem like it could be realistic, so people might fall for that one. But if you chose number 3, it's not true. Alright, so that leaves story 1 and story 2. Alright, so if you chose story number 1, congratulations, you are a loser. That story is not true. I sat here and wrote this one up also. I thought by adding the name Timothy Graves in the year, the 1800s, it might trip some people up. So if you got that one wrong, I got you. Alright, so that leaves number 2 as the true story. And this story is bizarre. So it says in August of 2016, 22-year-old Jasmine Richardson was set free from a Canadian prison 10 years after she and her ex-boyfriend committed a heinous crime in 2006. The 12-year-old Richardson and her boyfriend Jeremy murdered Richardson's family in cold blood. In the months leading up to the horrible act, the Canadian preteen had made a transformation from bright and happy to gothic. Authorities claimed that this transition was a result of her boyfriend's influence, and the boyfriend believed himself to be a 300-year-old werewolf. And it says whatever the reasons, the 12-year-old killed her little brother while the boyfriend stabbed her parents to death. So this story is terrible. I would definitely want to read up some more about it, figure out what they said at her trial, what this girl is thinking now. That happened 10 years ago. She killed her whole family. She's 22 now. I want to see, like, what is she thinking? Like, is she okay to come back into society? Was this all her boyfriend's plan? Was she brainwashed? I don't know. So I know I would want to look more into this case to figure out what happened. But if you want to, her name is Jasmine Richardson. You can just Google her, and they even have a documentary about her called the Richardson Family Murders documentary, and I'll also put that down below if you guys want to check that out. That is all we have for today, you guys. Thank you again so much for watching. If you picked number 2, you survived my first fact or fiction. Don't worry if you got it wrong, you can definitely redeem yourself. We'll have some more fact or fictions coming up on my Wavy Wednesday segments, so be sure to keep a lookout for that. And if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe down below, and we will see you guys next Wavy Wednesday.